Hello, people of God. Today is Word of Encouragement. Today is September the 27th, 2022. How are you guys doing from all over the world? I don't know when it's going to be released in the mighty name of Jesus, but the Lord placed something so heavy, so thick, so alarming on me that I must record, but I am not allowed to release it until He gives me the approval or the authority to release it. So here we go. Word of encouragement. Let's talk about identity. I always say, let's talk about knowing that the Lord placed this on me. Should I say, He is leading me to talk about identity, our identity. So, Lord, help me bring this to your people in the way that you want me to, Father. So, let's talk about identity. Okay, so when we are moving in a way that is not being our authentic, notice I use the word authentic, our authentic self. Anything other than that is a false identity. Okay, so hear me out, people of God. We don't know how to be ourselves, right? Because of trauma. We don't know how to be ourselves, maybe because of strong personalities. We don't know how to be ourselves because the enemy may have had captive over our identity, snatched our identity away from us from childhood by trauma and being around wrong people and not being able to express yourself. Maybe you grew up in a house and you were not able to authentically express yourself due to how your parent was parenting for whatever reason in the world. So now you don't have an identity. You don't know how to authentically be yourself around anybody because it's false identity that you're walking around with. So in this case, in order to gain our identity, it's not something that happens overnight. This is baby steps by baby steps by baby steps. Attaching yourself to God so that He can give you an identity that you never had or that was taken away from you from trauma. Trauma that you may have even suppressed. So you go around not being yourself. You go around imitating somebody else. You go around being so quiet. You go around being anything but yourself, most importantly, not authentic. And I'm not talking about a here and there situation. I'm talking about literally, you are not being yourself because the identity is not there. You don't truly have your identity. So you have to partner up with the Lord so that He can restore that and give you that. People of God, this video goes out to the people that truly do not understand who they are. But every day they show up in this world as if they know who they are. Every day they show up in this world as if they have it all together, but they don't. Now, granted, nobody has it all together, but y'all get what I'm talking about. It's important to gain who you are. It's important to be your authentic self, regardless of what anybody going to think or say. Because if they don't like your authentic self, then they shouldn't be around you because then you're being false. You're being fake, should I say. When we don't show up who we really are on the regular to people, we're being fake. And I'm not talking about, well, in certain environments, you might got to switch it up. You got to know how to turn it off and on. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about to every single soul that approach you, you are authentically not being yourself. That is called fake and you don't have an identity there. Or you don't know how to step into that. So you have to partner with the Lord so that He can restore that and or give you that. Real recognize real, right? Y'all heard that saying before. Real recognize real. The spirit bear witness with the spirit, right? We heard this before. So when we not being ourselves, please to believe me. People know when you're not doing that. So it's hard to even have real relationships with people because you're giving your fake self because you don't know who that is. So basically, that's what I was led with to share on this word of encouragement. Please partner with the Lord so you can get your identity back and or be confident in who you are. Love you with the love of Christ.